All right, folks. So now that we've gone through Brendan's first statement, and I'm going to be going through, some more of the court documents. I'll be rewatching the documentary episodes and taking notes, and so we'll cover all of that over the coming course of the days. But I wanted to talk about this latest revelation in the media about Steven Avery presenting a list of what he feels are possible suspects for who could have killed Teresa. And number one at the top of the list, funnily enough, is my favorite for the true killer, and that is Scott Tadych. And I love Scott Tadych for this because he seemed a little fucking happy about this whole thing. You know, when Steven was first arrested and then Brendan was arrested, where the fuck was Scott? I didn't see him in any of those courtrooms. I didn't see him in any of the videos. I didn't see him in any of the instances where Barb went to go and meet with Brendan. Nothing. Now, let me tell you why that's suspicious. Our oldest two sons are not my husband's biological children. And you bet your ass that if one of them wound up in jail for something that he didn't fucking do, and we all knew he didn't do it, my husband would be there. He would be at every court hearing. He would be at everything. Because as far as he's concerned, that's his son. You know, you get together with a woman with kids, her kids become your kids. And you should be every bit as fucking concerned about that child as you are about yourself. Not to mention just being there to support your spouse or your girlfriend or whoever. That's your significant other. Where the fuck was he? Or did he not want to be there because he was afraid everybody would figure him out? See, guilty consciences. Here's the thing. Nobody would have fucking looked at him like he potentially did it. Pardon the flickering lights. The wiring in my house is shit. We rent a very old house. And when the washing machine is on, my lights flicker. I'm a Supernatural fan, so immediately I'm like, grab the salt! But he wasn't there. Like, he appeared in 2 interviews, and I found that really strange. And then, here's the thing, is that I actually confirmed this. I went on to the Wisconsin website, and I looked up some case information. And in 1994, he was charged with criminal trespass and battery involving a woman that he had been involved with. In 2001, she filed a restraining order against him. And in 2002, he assaulted her. He's already violent with women. He's got a fucking history, people. Come on. Also, he attempted to sell a .22 caliber rifle that supposedly belonged to one of the Dassey boys to a coworker shortly after the murder. Isn't that the gun? Isn't that the same caliber gun that was supposed to have killed Teresa? Just saying. Also, one of the boys, that was the thing, is he was overheard by a coworker telling another coworker, one of the boys had blood on their clothes and they mixed it up with his laundry. Like, he was gonna be found with blood on his clothing. Why would you even say that? I mean, you're supposed to be a hunter. That could have explained away blood. Unless you were guilty. And see, he also said that he was going off hunting the night of the murder. He went to the hospital to see his mother, and then he comes back and he gets ready to go hunting. Who the fuck goes hunting in the evening? Okay, the area that I'm from, there's a big fucking thing of hunting. It's like a big cultural thing here. Every hunter I've ever known goes early in the morning. Or they go up for a weekend and they rent a cabin. Why was he leaving in the evening to go hunting? Anybody else seeing something fucking weird here? Okay, the next one that Mr. Avery put out was Bobby Dassey. And I like him for the murder too. In fact, I like both of them in conjunction. I think they both did it. Now, Bobby Dassey is Scott Tadych's stepson. He is Brendan Dassey's brother. And apparently him and Brendan don't get along very well. So he was only too happy to let Brendan take the fall for him, because he's a prick. And the thing is that Bobby went hunting also that afternoon. Again, who the fuck goes hunting in the afternoon, in the evening? Especially bow hunting. You're not going to see shit to shoot something with when you're using a bow. Hello? Cops didn't put this shit together? Why? And the thing was that he claimed that he saw Teresa Halbach's car at Steven Avery's house at around 3:30, 3:45 the day of the murder. He was very specific about that too. He was very specific about the time that he saw Teresa Halbach and her car. And he didn't just say that he saw her car. He said that he saw her walking towards the house. Walking. And he was very specific about that. And then he proceeded to tell investigators that Tadych could inform them as to the precise time that Bobby passed him on the highway to go hunting. How does he know that Scott could tell them the exact time? Who the fuck would know that? Like, did you pass your stepson on the highway? Yeah, I passed him. Around what time was that? I don't know, about 5-ish? I don't know. Around there. Why was he so specific to tell the police that Scott Tadych could tell them the exact time that he saw Bobby on the highway? Interesting, no? Now, another thing that a lot of people are not paying attention to is that Bobby Dassey had scratches on his back after that hunting trip. From what? If he went hunting, the only thing that I can think of is like shirtless hunting through the woods, which doesn't sound like the kind of hunting that requires the bow, but maybe a spear. That doesn't sound right. Why would he have scratches on his back? It's just not adding up. And, then of course there's Charles Avery, who was also convicted in 1999, or not convicted, but in 1999, he was charged with sexual assault of his wife, of his then wife. And then Earl Avery, who gave permission for a search on the day that she went missing. Or no, he gave permission for the search when Pamela Stern found the car. Interesting. And in 1995, he sexually assaulted his daughters. Yeah, small leap from sexually assaulting your daughters to murdering somebody who you're not related to. And a cadaver dog alerted on a golf cart that Earl Avery had been driving the day of the murder. And he also hid from police the day of the DNA sample collecting. And the funny thing is that in Brendan's statement, his first statement to police, his first recorded statement, he said that Steven hid from police under a pile of laundry the day that the police came searching. But it wasn't Steven that did. It was Earl. Earl Avery hid from police the day of DNA collection. Why? These are the questions that I would like answers to. If any of you know the answers to any of these questions or have any sort of evidence that could help us answer these questions, I would really like to hear it. Go ahead and comment at the bottom. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next video.